So this is again, my businesses start your financial makeover today, right? A lot of information here. 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. 70% are overpaying in taxes. We have a lot of new tax laws coming up next year in 2022 under President Biden. So people need to get prepared and plan. 80% of Americans have less than perfect credit, and 90% are buried in debt. So we have four problems, but guess what? We have the solutions to all these problems. And we know people that offer solutions to problems will be the ones that get paid, right? So from here, when you click on my biz, you're going to select member access, right? You're going to select member access first. The first thing you want to start with is being your own success story. That means starting building your own personal testimonies. The one thing that made Madam C.J. Walker rich in a recession during the Great Depression in 1933 was she was a self-user of the hair products, and she praised the products and gave her own testimonies and received personal results. So if you are a W-2 employee, that means if you get a paycheck, right? Not a retirement paycheck that's non-tax, that's 1099 or a non-tax retirement paycheck. But if you get a job paycheck from a job, the first thing that we want to look at that's stealing your wealth is how much taxes is taken out of that paycheck, because most people don't know you have a voice in that and you have control over your taxes, right? So with IRS tax experts and strategies, two things that's a winning combination is having experts and strategies on your financial team to get results, right? So the very first thing you do if you're a W-2 employee is to click the get started button. Stop overpaying in taxes, right? So when you click the get started button, the very first thing is going to come up is strategy one, which is to stop overpaying in taxes. And so you're going to, do you currently own a home-based business? If you don't, then you're overpaying in taxes. How much is your monthly internet bill? How much is your monthly cell phone bill? How many children do you have between the age of 7 and 17? And then listen, you simply upload your most recent tax returns and last two pay stubs for you and your spouse. Yes, this business can pay two for the price of one. So if you're married, you're in a marriage, one membership covers two, right? If you have children between the age of 7 and 17, up to $12,000 of tax reduction for those children, right? So what you do is you upload your two most recent your two most recent pay stubs and your most recent tax return. You select I'm finished, and then you go to step three. Simply allow 24 hours, people, for experts to review your upload and provide you with a corrected W-4 form. And the upload center, you just scroll down, is down below. You will click on choose files. Your file should come up on your laptop or your computer or however way, right? You save your check stubs in your computer system. You select the file. I'm just going to select any file for training purposes. And let me just select this, select open, and voila, the file is here. Now I need to delete that, right? And then you would click upload. So I won't click upload because it's not a file that I really want in here, but here it is. As you can see, I made this step June 22nd of 2020. My direct deposit for my employee, my 2018 tax return, and my April direct deposit because they need two paychecks. And they gave me an instant pay raise. All I had to do from there is take it to my human resources, and all you will have to do is take it to your human resources. Even if it's digital or online, the experts will talk you and walk you through that and have them to make the necessary changes, because now you have over 470 tax deductions versus when you only had 9 just as an employee. So you're combining the benefits of the business to your paycheck. That's called powering up your paycheck. Strategy 2, reduce taxes through home-based business deduction. Use the home-based business tax laws to pay less. This applies to any home-based business. However, most home-based business, whether you're selling weight loss tea or Mary Kay, don't have experts to teach you these laws. So what you would do is click here to enroll your taxes tracking device called Hurdler. That's an app, Hurdler. So install Hurdler on your mobile phone device, right? Click on the app icon on your phone and begin tracking your mileage. So when you was just driving and putting in gas, instead of throwing $1 out of the window when you drive out of your vehicle for every mile, now you can put $1 back into your pocket when that mileage is used for business purposes. If you have any questions, just click here and watch the tutorial videos at the bottom right of this page, and it will let you know how this app works, right? Step 2, after your full calendar month, because you have to track your expenses, right? You want to have all of this stuff stored in the cloud, because the IRS is a business and it's a business of collecting money. So you want to have your evidence. So watch that tutorial video as well. Also, if you're having tax problems and maybe you didn't get the best person to file your taxes and you're receiving some things that's saying, hey, you owe back for back taxes, MWR help with this as well. Last 3 years tax review. Listen, you can upload your last 3-year tax returns for you and your spouse again, if applicable, if you're not single, and let the experts review this and just put unfinished. And again, another 24-hour turnaround, right? Now, this is your debt relief plan. It is an old saying, right, that if you don't have a plan to succeed, then you have automatically created a plan to fail. He who fails to plan, right, plans to fail. Let me say that again. He who plans, or she who plans to fail, fails. No, I'm saying it wrong. He or she who fails to plan, plans to fail. All right, I got it right. There was a tongue twister for me. So this is your tax relief. Let's get a strategy to combat bad debt. Now, I do believe in good debt and bad debt. However, most people have only bad debt. What's good debt, Queen? I've never heard of good debt. Well, good debt is anything that puts money into your pockets. Bad debt is anything that you're financing that takes money out of your pocket, right? And so the next tab that I want you to be familiar with under my services is bill negotiation. The best thing, or the second best thing about making more money, is saving more money. This is what this offers. So we go to services, MWR bill negotiation. You simply enter your email address, or you are home or a business. If these bills are in your house, put home. But guess what? If you are a current business owner, if you have a brick and mortar business, you can negotiate the bills in your brick and mortar business too, right? Select your location, whatever state. You go to continue, people. It's going to tell you what bills you qualify for. It's going to tell you to upload from all of your cell phone bills to your cable bills, your internet bills. People have saved hundreds annually by just doing the bill negotiation services, right? So under services, the next tab is debt-free lifestyle, right? Again, anytime a loan or a credit card from the bank or other people is not making you money, you're in debt. So you need a debt elimination plan. Imagine how much money you would have if debt was not an option, if you were at zero. So you enter in your debt, right? The first strategy to have financial freedom is know where you are, right? Again, if you fail to make a plan, right, then you're planning on failing. So you enter in all your debts here. Even student loan relief is available. Debt settlement is available for you as well if you are a member. What are your bad unsecured debt? Unsecured debt is like credit cards debt, right? You can negotiate these bad debts. And believe you me, some of you all know me as the queen of credit. Even when you get a charge off from a credit card deleted from your credit report, right? They will still send you a 1099 because the Bank of America, Capital One, Wells Fargo, whatever credit card company it may be, is going to write it off for them as a tax write-off because the name of the game is saving in taxes, even in corporations. But when it's a tax write-off to the company, it becomes a liability for you because you're going to get a 1099 in the mail. And by law, you're supposed to schedule that, or you include that on your Schedule C or your income tax return as income. So you want to negotiate the debts at some point, if that's your case, even if it's removed from your credit report, right? So get your debt elimination plan. They even have a frequently asked questions section. They even have a 1-800 number, 1-800-997-5090. They even have my debt at mwrfinancial.com if you're confused about anything. Once you submit your debt elimination fact finder, right? And so that's your debt elimination component. Now, credit restoration, right? We want to raise your cash flow and raise your credit score. So this is your credit restoration. These are the steps. This is just some financial credit education information for you. This is the credit restoration overview, understanding credit 101, the cost of negative credit, right? This is the get started button. So, and this is the credit upload center right here. I just, for the sake of doing anything, I went and I uploaded. They give you an option to create an account with Smart Credit. Well, you save those documents in Smart Credit as a PDF, right? So we're going to select on Get Started. Now, I don't know how your computer works or your laptop works, right? But when I selected Get Started, it took me to this website, Smart Credit. So once you log in and create an account, you can decide to save that as a classic view here on Smart Credit. The way my computer works and laptop work is that when I select to print this document, if I decide to right click and print, I can have an option instead of printing it to save as a PDF, right? Let me see if it'll show up. Here it is right here on the printer. Again, I don't know if that's how your printer works or how your print option works. So I can save this as a PDF. I can select save. And then once I've saved my credit report as a PDF, now I can stroll down to the credit upload center and choose files and upload my Smart Credit Report on PDF. So you upload your credit report, your ID, and any other documents requested by the credit experts so they can work on it properly, right? So they said something was completed here. Yeah, completed. So I just did this for the sake of this live stream. If you have any questions, you can ask a credit expert. Hit this button. Here it is. Boom. I'm confused about how to upload my document. I'm having issues with uploading my document. Put that in the subject, select submit, and the answer to when you ask an expert is in the credit center. So you stroll down as a credit expert, right? And this is a free benefit that comes with it. Or got a question? They have a live chat support. This is a symbol for live chat. And you can click here and go to the support center. That's at the bottom. Go to the support center. Why is my payment not pressing? 3, and it's free qualification. Commission, how daily income works. So let me discuss that as well. We discussed the 3, and it's technically free, right? You still have $39.99, right? But that's a big difference from $119. But you do know that MWR, if you don't know, I'm telling you, have 10 different ways to get paid, right? 10 different ways to get paid. So let me go into this next screen. In order to qualify for daily pay, let's see, it took me to the wrong. You're going to need 3 people that enrolled in the business with you as a financial director, and you're going to need 1 customer. So don't ever think, right, that someone says, listen, I don't want to earn the benefits of getting paid through the business. I just want the credit restoration. Now, they can't get the paycheck benefits. You only get that when you join as a business, because you need a business to get the business tax deductions. But they can get the bill negotiation and the credit restoration services. And so 3, and it's free. You're going to need 3 financial edge directors, right? 3 and 1 customers. Or you're going to need 3 customers, not including yourself, if you have 3 active customers. So it's 2 different ways. Or you get personally enrolled QFD, that's abbreviated for qualified financial directors, does not count as customers towards your 3, and it's free. So just know you will need customers too. You will need customers too. And so our behind the scenes training go more into this. I just wanted to share this video with you to show you how to maneuver around your MWR website. Also,